Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tommy with another Starcraft Remastered replay cast. As once again we have a very interesting engagement here from 2024 from the South Korean ladder. We have spawning here in the upper right in the tier. It is I against I. Interesting name here from a South Korean pro gamer. As you can see, a very high APM here for him. And finally a game with a Zerg, with a Zerg that I have found here versus Flash. And Flash was spawning here in the lower left in the red as with his AK, and actually I against I is asking Flash where he's from, so this might be an international gameplay here. So against I might not know where exactly Flash is from, or he might actually not know that he's actually facing one of the best Terran, if not the best Terran, who is currently very active on the South Korean ladder and on the ladder especially. So perhaps he did switch ladders from South Korea into US East or into Europe. Let's just see what exactly is going to happen here. Flash opening up pretty standardly with his supply depot there, or perhaps they're just fooling around a little bit. I against I just asking in English where Flash is from. Sometimes pro gamers do this, and an interesting open up here by against, or I'm just gonna call him I here, who is going straight for a spawning pool first. Let's see how this is going to work out for him as he's sending out, I believe, his first scouting drone onto the map. Yes, indeed. So no intentions for him to go for a fast expansion. This could be a very aggressive move out by him. And we also see Flash moving out at around the 1 minute and 30-second mark to scout the map here as well versus the Zerg. Let's see how the Zerg is going to continue. Still no intentions by him to go for a expansion for another hatchery. Actually does here a trick, but actually he might just save here money for a hatchery instead of going for the gas. So let's see how this is going to work out for him. In the meantime, pretty standard stuff here for Flash, going straight supply depot into barracks. And there we have yet another supply depot for him. So nothing out of the ordinary. Scouting pretty bad for both players, as now finally the SCV might go into the right direction. And the Zerglings are also moving very early out here for the Zerg, as very soon even a second SCV is getting sent out here by Flash. So Flash really wants to know where exactly the Zerg is hiding, and now he finally sees those Zerglings. More Zerglings are getting produced. There's the hatchery. Flash is going to see the timing. Let's see what he has at home. He's going to block the ramp with some SCVs, with a Marine here. So the Zerg very early on aggressive, but there's already two Marines out. SCVs have to fight. One might fall here, but also many Zerglings have fallen. So 2 SCVs have fallen, however also 3 Zerglings have fallen here as well, as Flash is still moving out. The Zerg, sadly for him, not paying attention. Flash immediately punishing this, and at the same time the SCV, the scouting SCV, has been sniped here. So a good snipe by the Zerg as Flash decides to actually expand here into this location. So all of the Zergs that have been sent out here for the Zerg, or pretty much all of them, have been killed. Zerg tries of course to be more aggressive, to move out more and more. For SCVs, sorry, for Zerglings, for him still no speed has been done, no gas still yet here for the Zerg, as he's just transferring some of those drones into the newly established base, and he might get another base onto the map, perhaps here onto the upper left part. Let's just see another supply depot. Also no gas here for Flash, so he might go very intense, very strongly towards the bio gameplay, as the SCV is once again moving here forward, seeing the expansion. And even the ramp has been immediately blocked here by I. So let's see, perhaps he's going for a tier 2 upgrade very soon for him. But yeah, he's still lacking gas, so let's see how the game is going to continue. Actually, Flash moving out here with 6 Marines, and they will of course be very strong versus all of those Zerglings here. So the Zerg, sadly here for him, losing 2, even almost 3 Zerglings. Still no speed has been done. 1 sunken for him is getting ready, so very defensive gameplay all of a sudden here for him. And yeah, still no gas for the Zerg. Quite a interesting game by him. Another hatchery, so he might just throw pretty much everything he has, but if you ask me, he really needs those the speed upgrade for the Zerglings, as Flash is now returning back home. I think very safe, very normal now for a bunker for him. And we, I believe, have the second barracks out. There's the gas also here for Flash, so he might go into some factories as well very soon. Still no gas. Oh, finally there's the gas here for the Zerg. as he also went for another hatchery into this location. So worker wise, against at 16 workers versus the 25 here from Flash, as more Zerglings are getting sent out by him. So we have turned into a more normal gameplay here. Nice wall off by Flash, a great beeline created here with all of those Marines, as another supply depot is getting produced here by him, and still no second expansion or a wish for a second expansion here by the Zerg, as gas is finally getting mined, so he should be ready with the speed very soon. Steam is getting upgraded here for the Terran, so we might see a move out by him, as we see a Hydralisk then for the Zerg. So interesting build order here for the Zerg. Usually the Zerg like to go into tier 2 with with Mutalisk, as Flash is scanning this area, but this time the Zerg actually deciding to go for Hydralisk. So this could be a Zerglings with Hydralisk bust, but we do have 2 medics out for Flash and lots of Marines. So let's see what's going to happen here as Flash is moving out versus the opponent, but there's so many Sunkens here getting produced by the Zerg, so I believe he should be fine. Flash has no range for the Marines done yet. There's the speed for the Zerglings, there's weapon 1 upgrade. No tanks of course available here for Flash, as 4 Sunkens are waiting for him. So with some Zerglings I believe the Zerg should be fine here. So Flash knows this of course, as he's just patrolling now the middle of the map, just gaining map control and a pretty much exposed main base, so perhaps some dropship harassment could be a possibility here for Flash, as she just see what is going into his main. More barracks, so I believe this is going to be straight a mass bio unit composition here for Flash. No intentions for him to go into some mech. You can even see it, he's only mining with 1 SCV here, going for the upgrades for the range, as we have the tier 2 upgrade now somewhere here for the Zerg. Yeah, there it is, but immediately getting scanned by Flash. So Flash pretty much knows what is going on. He also patrolling the map for some hidden hatcheries here from the opponent, but yeah, no such thing by him, by the opponent, sorry, as range and weapons 1 is about to get finished. We also have some nice upgrades here for the Zerg, as the first Hydralisk also getting produced, and I believe it's going to be a lurker gameplay here by the Zerg. Let's see how this is going to work out. Lurkers of course very strong versus the bio from the Terran, and still mass barracks here for Flash. No factories for him, no starports for him, straight mass bio for him. I believe he could even try to attack as soon as range and weapons 1 is being finished, as we also have the range for the Hydralisk and the weapons 1 for the Hydralisk here, which is about to get finished very soon for the Zerg. But in the meantime we have a very strong push out here by Flash. Pretty much mass Marines with medics are getting sent out. The Zerg is waiting for this. He's nicely getting a beeline here with his Hydralisk, and a great amount of supply here for Flash. Is he going to try to actually bust here forward? There's 4 Sunkens and lots of Hydralisks waiting for him. Lurker has just finished now. It's just started now, so the Lurker upgrade pretty much just started now. We have many medics here as well for the Terran, as he is very likely looking like he's going to try to bust here forward. And I believe he's going to target one Sunken after the other, but there's also many Hydralisks here, and even reinforcements are pulling forward here for Flash. So let's see what's going to happen here. Faster overload speed. I think he's just waiting for weapons 1 to finish, and as soon as that is finished, he is very likely going to straight attack forward. See, we're closing towards the 9-minute mark. Weapon 1 has just finished. Even more units are getting pushed here forward by Flash. Oh dear, and a very bad word here by his opponent. So let's just see what's going to happen here. Flash is being invited to attack, and we're about to find out. One Hydra is pretty much exposed here, immediately getting taken out. And yeah, in comes the attack. Steam is going on, lots and lots of Sunkens. Hydralisk in the back, not really all of them are attacking, they're just moving left and right. The Sunkens will immediately getting taken out here, one after the other. Flash is also taking some damage, but there's also many units back and forward. Not all of the Hydralisk in the back are attacking, so that's really bad here for the Zerg, as more and more Marines are getting pulled here forward. The medics also do a nice job. Great damage being taken here left and right, and apparently he's being called a lagger. So yeah, nice game here by Flash, with a great timing push for him forward, with actually mass Marines and even reinforcements for him, lots and lots of barracks. And yeah, sadly for he just lost this game. shots, even though inviting his opponent to attack, especially with a nice timing push. He did scan the area, he knew that it was going to be lurkers. Of course, with some lurkers, the outcome would have been very, very much different. And sadly here for the Zerg, all of those Hydralisks didn't attack. They were just behind the Sunkens here. Perhaps this location right here would have been better, but yeah, still an interesting game. I don't think that I against is a South Korean player, so that was my mistake. Still a very, very interesting strategy here for the Terran in case you're playing Terran versus a more defensive gameplay here by the Zerg, so no Mutalisk here for him. Just going straight Hydralisk with Zerglings, and yeah, a nice attack by Flash, also very mannered. Not the same can be said by the Zerg, but yeah, still a good game by both players. In the end, Flash taking it very, very convincingly with a sheer mass of tier 1 units from the barracks. So a nice game, I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Tommy, signing out.